Okay, right. Let's take a look at the gold mine lineup, because this is really, really stacked. I know you guys are going to be excited about this. Okay, here is here. This is their tweet. Be sure to go to Twitter and like and retweet this. I'm going to link it in chat. So go ahead, click that link that I just posted. Like and retweet it. Give it a reply if you're hyped. And let's take a look at who's playing. So I've kind of cropped their graphic in half here, but that's the list of all the players. So, the top 16, it's a closed qualifier for Goldmine. That means that there is a qualifier for the main event, but all the players in that qualifier are invited to it. There's no open qualifier for it. And we've got Adam, who I think he had a good run in RLCSX Regional number 2, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he was in Salt Mine 2 qualifiers as well. Alpha Cap, no need to explain that one. AJ, again, same thing. Chronic, he's now just turned 15, so he is old enough to compete in Psionics events. Com, really excited to see Com back in 1v1. I know he's had some bad experiences with it, I guess. First Killer, the guy to beat in North America. Forky, the guy who can beat anyone in North America in his day. And Gengar, the grandest of plats. Oh, I'm so happy that we got Gengar playing. Sharif, legend, of course. J-Bot, likewise. Lion Blaze, this list just super stacked. Magic Bear, Mektos, Mile, Taroko, Wanda Mike, who had an unreal individual effort on RLCS this last weekend. So yeah, this is really, really cool. Really, really cool to see. Just how much interest there is in 1v1 still from all these players. And yeah, I think that's the only tweet that Gold Rush have put out today, so that's all we've got to go off right now. Do I have early top 4 picks? Okay, who do I think is going to get top 4? I think First Killer is a given. I think Mile is very likely to get top 4. I think Lion Blaze is very likely to get top 4. Now, the fact that Kinsey is not playing in this leaves a gap in the top 4. I think for a player like Chronic, potentially AJ, maybe a Magic Bear. But yeah, for me, I think First Killer, Lion Blaze, Mile, Chronic. That's my predicted top 4. You gotta remember though, it's all based on how well they do in the NA qualifier. Like based on the seeding from that, the top 8 finals bracket will potentially look very different. So you might see a First Killer versus Mile quarterfinal if one of them doesn't do very well in the qualifier, makes it in with a lower seed. You miss seeing the LAN events so much, even if you're not there yourself. 100%. 100%. Same. Can't wait for LANs to come back, whether or not I'm there, but I definitely want to go to LANs again. I definitely want to cast at LANs again. It's much more exciting to cast at LANs than it is to cast online. But I will also say that casting online for RLCSX this season has been an absolute blast. I've loved every minute of it. I think Psionics and Rocket League Esports are doing an incredible job given the current state of the world, and I could not be more excited for this weekend. Major events and also next split. Gonna be hype. Gonna be really hype. Yeah, who do you guys think is the dark horse of the NA? I almost said NA American players. That wouldn't make sense. Who do you guys think is the dark horse of the NA players? The guy who's not gonna be expected to make top 4, but could actually do it. Forky, J-Bot, AJ. I think AJ might be expected to make top 4. Gengar says First Killer. No, that's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Chronic, AJ. I don't think Chronic or AJ are dark horses though. They're like too accomplished. What they've done in 1v1 recently is too big, too impressive to make them underdogs. Wanda Mike. Yeah, Wanda Mike could be, he could be in that category. Forky could definitely be in that category. Has to be Gengar. No one will expect him in top 4. I mean, I don't expect Gengar in top 4, if I'm honest. Or Adam, or well, everybody who I didn't say I think AJ, Chronic, First Killer, Lion Blaze, Magic Bear, Mile. They're the 6 players who are probably most likely to get top 4. Any combination of those 6. Yeah, Wonder might get some really impressive qualifier runs as well in Salt Mine 2, so definitely he's had recent form. Is this a 1v1 tournament? When does it start? Are all the matches today? No, no matches today for this. This 1v1 tournament, yes, it is soon. Hold on, let me show you guys. I'll just show you the tweet from about the event timing. Here it is. So here's the event graphic for when it is taking place. There. Cropped properly as well. So closed qualifier is a week today at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Then the EU qualifier is the day after at 7 p.m. Central European Time. Now you guys got to remember that the clocks actually go back for Europe this weekend. So when it says Central European Time here as a time zone, that is intentional. The clocks will be back to Central European Time, not Central European Summer Time. However, America don't go back until the week after, so it's still going to be Eastern Daylight Time for you guys. So make sure that you guys... Oh, does it say Gold Mini? Okay, you guys know it really is supposed to say Gold Mine. Give me a break. You guys know what it's supposed to say. Fine, I'll crop it. Wait. There you go. But yeah, be really careful with your time zones this weekend, because Europe and America are going to be at a different time differential than they usually are. Do bear that in mind. Make sure to, if you want to be sure about a time zone ever, usually the best way to do it is just to take the time that it says on the graphic. Like this says NA 5 p.m. EDT. And what you want to do is on the 27th of October, just go to Google, type in 5 p.m. EDT in, and then just type out whatever country you're from. And Google will tell you what the equivalent is. I'm sure you guys all know how to Google things, but you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. But anyway, okay. That's the Gold Rush announcement. Really excited about that. Sick lineup. I know the EU lineup as well. And the EU lineup is, I think I'm going to say it's even more stacked. I think the EU lineup is more stacked than the NA lineup. So, be excited. They're probably going to drop that tomorrow if I had to guess. Let me go ahead and bring that up on screen for you guys, because I know that you guys are going to want to see it for yourselves. So Gold Mine, 1v1 tournament, $5,000 1v1 tournament, 16 players for EU. There's also a $5,000 NA tournament with 16 players, so it's the same for both regions. There you go, guys. That is the lineup for the EU Gold Mine. We've got Ahmad, apparently Jack, Astral, Dead Monster, Fairy Peak, unretired by the way, FY Ali, another KSA player, Jorias, Luis P, O'Khalid, Ocelon, Revzy, Scrubkilla, Speed, Tho, Trex, and Zamwe. Yeah. Fairy Peak is back, everybody. And all the top players are in. For NA, Kinsey declined the invite. For NA or for EU, they have all accepted. They're all here. Literally in alphabetical order, no less. I know. Who would have seen that coming? But yeah, that is an unbelievably stacked lineup. And yeah, they were all invited based on their performance in Salt Mine 2. No EXO. Yeah, EXO didn't play Salt Mine 2, so for an invitational, he wasn't able to nab an invite from Gold Rush. I got the second seed. Yeah, the guy you just farmed the other day got seed 1. What do you know? Nah, that's not the seeding, in case anybody's confused. Proper, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. Also, Toffee, thanks for gifting a sub to Skulls. Welcome, Skulls. Thank you to Toffee. Yeah, really, really hype. Really excited about this. Can't wait to get the gold mines underway, NA and EU. Um, gonna be a good time. Gonna be a really, really good time. I know Alpha, yeah, Alpha I think is one of the only players who declined. Alpha and Exotic actually declined invites for this, if I'm not mistaken. But neither of those guys were in Salt Mine 2 finals. They didn't qualify. So, not the most informed players either. But yeah. Why the dead bird? You'll have to ask Goldmine. I think they've tried to go for a bit of a spooky Halloween theme because it is going to be on the Halloween weekend. So maybe the bird has something to do with that. But yeah, just be sure to ask them. I'm sure that if you wanna give this a retweet, I'm gonna link the tweet right here. So let me post the tweet in my chat. You guys can all go like and retweet it, and if you've got any questions to ask Gold Rush about the format or about anything like that, just yeah, ask them on Twitter. Just reply to one of these tweets that they've put out. They announced the NA one yesterday, the NA lineup yesterday, and they announced the EU lineup today. 2 different tournaments happening on 2 consecutive days. Next week. Oh yeah, canary in the coal mine. It used to be a bird, and if a bird died, it's toxic for humans. True. If the canary stops chirping, everybody has to get out. Wow. Hey, that's some pretty cool. Marketing, really. Dead canary in a mine. I totally didn't think of that. That's genius.